the D, got in there, Gus right in, and Gus scores!
Tell you the truth, we were getting worried we weren't going to get that offense. You know, it's tough. You know, everybody's sitting up there waiting for that explosion. But I thought it was tremendous. You know, we got the great fans. We had a great crowd on Saturday night, and the support they showed to bring the teddy bears. I know our allotment from Lake State sold out before game time even started. So just you know, it's great to see that, and we'll actually you know, get out there and deliver these around the community over this week and next week. And you know, just really appreciate our fans supporting that initiative. Our players really enjoy it. For them to get to hand out the teddy bears and for them to impact the kids in this community is really special to our team. So we want to thank them for that as well.
We want to thank everyone who is supporting our annual Teddy Bear Toss. All these toys will now be donated to the local charities. So thank you so much for participating in the annual Teddy Bear Toss.
Oh yeah, that's the keeper.
On behalf of the Lakers and our Teddy Bear Toss, we're presenting all of our stuffed animals and bears to the fire squad here in Sault Ste. Marie.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Got some good ones for
No problem.
Well, Friday night I thought was a heck of a college hockey game. You know, I thought there was a great tempo to it, a physical nature to the game. I think from a coaching point of view, both myself and Coach Pearson would have been very happy with the defensive structure to the game. I think maybe as a fan you want a little bit more offense and excitement potentially, but I thought the structure of our team was very good. You know, Nick Kossoff had another very strong performance in net. Our penalty kill once again was strong, and you know, it was a great hockey game, I thought, and a big test for us going against a very good Michigan Tech team, an experienced Michigan Tech team, a team that's been at the top of the WCHA for a few years there, and we kind of were using this weekend as a measuring stick. And I thought Friday night we measured up very well. Saturday night it was flipped a little bit there. I didn't like our start by a couple individuals that led to an early offense for Michigan Tech, and in a few minute span the game was kind of out of reach. You know, we can't outscore mistakes, and we were way too light or loose early on in that game. We spotted them those early goals, and I thought from there on it was an even hockey game, and we heavily outshot them and outchanced them. You know, probably a little bit they took their foot off the pedal a little bit, but I like the fact that we didn't quit. We had resolve and we pushed back. We just couldn't get over the hump there, and way too much early for them offensively, and so that was disappointing. Well, we've watched quite a bit so far, so we're putting together, you know, a game plan for each opponent. It's a little bit more, you know, different than a typical WCHA weekend where you have the same opponent. So it's nice to kind of challenge yourselves that way. You get a little bit of a Final Five feel to it, or an NCAA tournament where you got to prepare for multiple opponents. I know it's a little bit more common out east for those guys, but for us, it's typically one opponent. So it's a little bit different wrinkle that way, but we're playing good teams. You know, Vermont, their record's probably misleading. If you look at their schedule, they've played a ton of top-ranked opponents and had a very, very difficult schedule. You know, I know they're looking for some pieces to their game a little bit, and they've got an injury with their goaltender, but they've played, you know, one of the toughest schedules in the country. So they'll be well prepared, and you know, home ice, they'll be sitting there waiting for us to come into there. So we're looking forward to that, and you know, we'll kind of get through that game before worrying a little bit more about Brown. But we're preparing similar to Florida like last year. You know, it's just a chance to win a championship and a tournament. So we're really excited to get out there and prepare in that environment. We're a team that's taken a lot of steps here, and we expect our guys ready to go after the holidays and a chance to compete for the Catamount Cup.